I'm not quite sure what possessed me to agree to host the wedding in the garden, but ever since we moved to White Cottage over 20 years ago, Julie has said that it'd be nice if one day one of our daughters would get married at Foston Church and walk from the house to the church, followed by a party in the garden. Once Tabitha got wind of this, there was no turning back. Happily for Julie and I, though, today is finally that day. Tabitha is special in many more ways than one. Tabitha has always been determined, committed and driven and shows no fear. These qualities make her a wonderful daughter at 25 years of age. When she was 15, not so much. Whilst Tabitha and Mikey were saving for the first house, she moved into White Cottage. I might say for longer than expected, shortly followed by the polar bear-sized Spanish rescue dog that is Lilo. Thankfully though, I saw at first hand the love and affection you both share for each other, and I'm so happy that you are now officially a part of this family, even though you've already been part of our family for some time now. I can speak on behalf of all my family in saying that we could not be happier for you both, and we will all be here for you as you start out in married life. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like yours to please be upstanding and join me in toasting Tabitha and Mikey, the bride and groom, Mr. and Mrs. Ward.
Today as Mrs. Ward, knowing I've got everything I'm ever going to need right here. The love I have for Mikey and the love he has for me is all I'm ever going to need. I could live the rest of my life in this very moment, in this bloody teepee, surrounded by all my friends and family and be the happiest person in the world. I honestly couldn't have been luckier to have met Mikey. He has a lasting impression on everyone he meets, and that isn't just because he's really tall. Mikey and I just click. We work together as a team like two peas in a pod. He gets me and I get him, and there's nothing we haven't come across that we can't work through together. He's kind, caring, very funny, and the most selfless person that I think most of us in here know. He makes me the happiest person on this planet. Because of Mikey, we've already had the most incredible 6-year relationship before today, and I'm so in love with the person he is. Mikey, I couldn't thank you enough for your love and devotion always. You truly are my best friend and my soulmate. You came into my life and completely changed it for the better. I adore you. I'd like to thank you for your patience and understanding. Thank you for putting up with my tears and tantrums and all those bridezilla moments. You are my rock, and I cannot wait to spend the rest of my life being yours.
I am so happy that today I married my best friend, and I couldn't have asked for a more gorgeous, caring, crazy person to spend the rest of my life with. You're the most selfless person, and every time someone has a problem, you are there for them at the drop of a hat, and I love you for that. You make me smile every day. I love you, Tab, and although not everyone is here to be with us, everyone was asked or knew we were getting married, even though David Rickaby said no for your own sake. I know that you're my person, and even when we have our ups and downs in life, it will always be the Tab and Mike show. And as I look at you now, I know life is better with you. To Tab.